Welcome back to the Pragna channel. You are watching Postman 30 Days Coding Challenge for Developers. So far, we have finished day till day 14, and let's try to do a few more days. And as I shown, I guess somewhere here, I don't know where, yeah. Whatever we are going to do now are all going to be hard. At least, I mean, 15 is easy, but pretty much hard. So let's try to finish as many as we can today. So let's click on this as usual, or we don't have to create fork. And I already have my workspace. If you're following me, even you should have one. Okay, here we are. All right, let's click on view complete documentation. Okay, let's go through this. I mean, I'm not watching or reading this. I hope you do. Write to file TikTok. Run a local server. It's time to work on your next challenge. Write your own script or use the following Node.js example. Download and install for Windows or that which we already did in the last tutorial in the last video. Create a file called script.js containing this code. Add the file to a project directory on your local machine. Okay. Install dependencies in the command line of this project directory. Okay, so let me do that. Okay, here's my directory. So let me go ahead and create another directory called day 15, I guess. That would be my project. And in this, let's create a file and let's name it this one. Okay, let's edit with Notepad++. It doesn't matter, I guess. And they said they already have a script somewhere. Okay, I don't want to write all the script. I will explain it though. I mean, whatever I know. Let's go there, paste it, save it. So what are they doing? They are defining three variables. Require express fs, that one. Then another variable express app use URL encoded extended true, and then use body parser JSON. Body parser use JSON data. Launches, then they are running this particular function. Var output file name is going to be, that will obviously be created in the folder that we are going to switch. Write file sync using that payload, express started on all that. So path of the file to output. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so pretty much what is this doing? Contains add the file to, okay, install dependencies. It needs body parser, start the local server. So I think it is just starting a server, I am assuming, or at least that's what they are saying. So let's see. Now let me open my PowerShell as an admin, because I guess that's how you are going to execute scripts. Okay, I opened it here and I need to cd to C colon Postman. Okay, so that's where we are. Now let's go ahead and run this script in the command line of the project directory. That's why I went into the project directory. I hope it brings in some files. whenever it does. Okay, so it is done. Now they want us to execute node script, that one. Okay, I think this will start the server, at least that's what they said. Express started on port. Yes, it did start on that one. Your local server is now listening for post requests to write payloads to your local file system. Oh, nice. Add a request. In the Postman, add a request called SpaceX to the folder write to file. Get method from here. SpaceX data. Is it like SpaceX's data? That's interesting. Elon Musk. Okay. SpaceX. And then give that. Okay, what else you want me to do? Tell me, I will do it. Add scripts. Under the test tab, use send request to send the payload returned from the SpaceX API over to your local server. Here is an example where my local server is listening on port 300. Send the call to make sure the response is returned to you. Okay, if you are using Postman in your browser, make sure to use a desktop agent. Otherwise, the request to localhost will fail. Make sure to use desktop agent. Is it the runner instead of the runner? I mean, I don't know if I install desktop agent. Let me check. Okay, I think I had my Postman agent installed, I think in one of the video. If you have it installed, install the Postman agent. Looks like that is required if you want to run this particular test case or this. So in the meantime, let's do this. Looks like it is getting updated. Let's copy this. And I think that's it. Basically, let's go to our SpaceX. Let me close that. And this is the test they want me to put. So I will put it there, test, paste it. So what is this doing? Send request. That is the local host. Post, header, body, and the response text we are getting it. Function error result. Okay, this is all looks good. But if I run this as is, it will fail because we are telling auto select agent, which means it is going to select the cloud one. And here I have to tell it turn that off. Turn this off. Now select desktop agent, and this expects you already have the desktop agent installed. Okay, now let's go back, and if I click, desktop agent will be running in your background. In the background it will be somewhere here, I cannot show you, but for me it is running. So let's click run or send it. And as you can see, it passed successfully. And if I go here, there is no change here, but anyways the file they said it has to be downloaded somewhere here, right? Yeah, so as you can see, it downloaded the space report from the URL, the SpaceX, whatever we hit, it hit the SpaceX website, then it downloaded it and it stored the report on my desktop because I am hosting an API using the Express. Okay, now did I click on that? Don't tell me I clicked on it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so far with me, I hope you had that selected. Okay, now let's save it and let's see what else they want us to do. I think they're prepping us for the next harder ones. I think this is one, and this one is an easy one for them. I think pretty much that's it. We need the collection ID as usual. So let me close this one, minimize, click on this, go here. copy it, close this, environments. Okay, let me remove this, put it here, remove this, put it here, save it, close it, collections, submit your solution, select the environment, send it. Okay, all are working fine. Nice, script added, everything is good. I think that's about day 15, nothing much, but I think they are just prepping us for the upcoming one, which are all hard. So let's see what they are going to be. I think we can go from here to the next challenge, can't we? Maybe not. Close that, click on this, go here. Let's go ahead and do the pagination. Create a fork for collection. Here we are, 16, day 16. We just hit half the mark after these many days. Okay, it's time to work on next. Let's put together several concepts from previous challenges to learn one approach to handling pagination using popular comic XKCD's JSON API. Add a request called XKCD to the folder pagination with the following details. Okay, we'll get that. Copy XKCD, that's the name we are going to do. Replace the one in the request URL using a variable type of your choosing. Name the variable page with the temporary value of the number 0. Temporary value, okay. So we are going to have different pages. Different pages obviously is going to give us different data. But I think they are going to ask us to dynamically do it, which we will do in a minute. Add a script to get the variable and increment it by 1. Save the variable so the incremented value can be used in the request URL. Save the variable so the incremented value can be used in the request URL. Send the call to make sure you are getting and setting the page variable as expected. Remember, you can use the console for more visibility if your code isn't behaving as expected. Okay, console is this one they are talking about. Add a test to verify to one status code. Add a script to set the next request called to be the request if the response is successful. So that running this collection would page through all the comics in order until you received an unsuccessful response. Run the collection or folder in the runner. Make a note of the last call that runs in the collection, the one with the failed test. You will need that page number for an extra step on the solution for this challenge. Check out the docs and results listed in the collection overview. Once you complete these steps, save your changes and move on to the next folder in this collection to submit you. Oh my god, this is going to be tough one. Yeah, I mean it is a hard one. I get it. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's start baby steps. Add this and XKCD, I guess that's what they wanted us to name it. XKCD, yeah. Let's hit send. Let's see what it is going to look like. Not found. What not found? The URL not found? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I cannot wait again. Oh, JSON, never mind. It's my mistake. Okay. Barrel part 1. A boy sits in a barrel which is floating in an ocean. I think this is the page 1 of the comic, month 1, num 1, etc. So what did they ask us to do? Name, okay. Name variable, okay. Scope, let's make it global, it doesn't matter. Put 0, save it. Pre-request script, okay. I think it's here, let's learn about it. Okay, test. Before a request is sent to the server as a pre-request scripts under the pre-request script tab. Where is the pre-request script tab? Do you see anything? After a response is received as a test script, that we know. Before a request is sent to the server as a pre-request script under the pre-request tab. I don't know where that is. Let's see. Oh, there is one here. Okay. Now, what do we have to do under there? Add a script to get the variable. Okay, I think we can do that. Is it here? No, it's here, I guess. Okay, it's right here. pm dot, it's global variable, right? Globals dot, sorry, get page. Let's print it to console just to see. Console dot log. Let's send this. Why 0 is not there? That's weird. That's fine. Okay, it's printing 0, so it's working. And what are they telling? We have to increment it, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll increment it. Okay, okay, we are doing that. So pm dot globals dot set. What are we setting? Page. What are we setting it to? This plus 1. So we are incrementing it. 0 will become 1. Okay, then 200 status. I guess I can do that. It's not a big deal. Okay, that is done. Add a script to set the next request call to be xkcd. Oh, okay. If this is successful, which means 200. Okay. We can do it somehow. I know. Just give me a minute. I think they will give it somewhere here. Yeah, set net request. and it's going to be xkcd, which is the same one. Okay, so this has to run until somewhere it fails, I guess. What else is left? Okay, I think pretty much that's all they are asking us. Okay, now they are asking us to run the collection. I mean, if I run the collection, it will run the solution as well. Should I? Folder, I will run the folder. Fail? Why? 0, but yeah, it incremented it, right? Didn't it? 0, 1. Oh, no. I don't want 0, 1. I want 1. Okay, how did that happen? Okay, what can we do about it? Can we do anything about it? Mm, oh, plus is appending it. Oh, never mind. So I should convert this to integer and then add it. How do I do that? Can I change this data type? Okay, let me Google. Okay, we have so much help from so many people. So let's hope this will work. So that we are parsing it to integer. I think it is getting it as a string. So now let's go again, run it. Okay, it is working. Yeah, 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 yeah. That is super fast express. Okay, and as you can see, it is incrementing. I don't know how long it is going to run. I don't know who is hosting that web page. I think I'm using my desktop, my computer to run it because of the last one. Yeah, so I don't know if it is Postman. Are you sure, Postman, you want me to run it forever? Okay. I okay. 200, it's still going. I mean, it's working. We are getting it. It's not like it's dummy. Okay. Oh, it still didn't stop. If you look at the body, right, it's still printing. And if you look at, okay, done. Ah, finally. 404 failed. Is that it? Yep. 403 it passed. Oh, sorry, 404 failed. And I think 403 passed, if I am not wrong. Yep. 404 failed. Okay, what do you need that for? Okay, that's it. I mean, I can put some dummy number as well. Okay, that's okay, I guess. I think I think it's easy to make this pass even without, you know, finding a backdoor. But I mean, does it make sense for us to do that? Okay, let me add this collection UID in my environments. Okay, I added, I replaced the collection UID. Let's go back. Let's clear this, close this, close it. I saved it. I can close it, I guess. Close this. And what is it? 404, right? Params here. Is there where they? Okay, I didn't understand this. Query param to this or environments? I think it is here because if it is environment, then they would have said it environment variable, right? I don't know how this is going to work. That won't take any under the this one. Oh yeah, this one they are asking us to not there. Okay, let me remove it. Oops, no, 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 stop it, stop it, stop it. Is it running? No, okay, I didn't run that collection. Okay, makes sense. Okay, now submit page 404, save, send. 4 failed. Why? 15. Why is it still refer? Oh, yeah, no, I put both the places. That's weird. Okay, let me update it correctly and come back. Never mind. I had for some reason I have two variables. That's the confusion. That's fine. Let's go back. Submit. Okay, still one failing. Set next request. Okay, what is this about? Okay, what are they expecting? Set next request. Yeah, we have given it. So what is the problem? Expected. Oh, okay. You want it to be included in there? Yeah, but I put it here. Does it matter? To include Postman set next request null. So you don't want me to have this? Okay, let's try this one. No, it's still failing. Is it asking me to put this here? Or maybe, hold on a minute. Here? Oops, not that. Here? Still failing. Okay, let me go and check the test where they wrote it. Okay. Okay, test, get it. pm.test. What is this? What is pm.text? This one, okay, I have it. And this one to include null. Should I literally put null? Hmm, doesn't make sense, but okay, that's what you want. Yeah, that's weird. This is so specific. That's okay. Anyways, yeah, we did it. We put it. It's working. I think that's all. So I hope you got something out of this. Now let's do another one since we are at it. Day 17. Pagination is fine. I mean, at least we learn how to run multiple pages, right? That is cool. Poke API to learn how to visualize response data in Postman. Add request visualizer to the folder visualizations. Get method with this request URL. Okay. Send the request and inspect the response. We learned in a previous challenge how to save and parse the response in a script. We can also format the response data in a way that helps us understand this visualizations. Visualizer under the test tab, use the method to initialize an HTML template string and pass in the response data. I think I okay. I think I know what they are talking about. Render a pass in response data. Render a two-column table displaying the names and URLs for each type of Pokemon by looping over an array. The titles of each column should be name and URL respectively. If you need a hint, look at this one. Of course, I need a hint. What do you think? First of all, let's go. Let's delete this and let's run this and see how the data looks like. Name URL. Okay, it is just the name and URL. So they want us to display it like when we click on visualize. Visualize response with past. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. It is doing that for us. Uh, did I just hack this? Huh? So this is what our code is. It is expecting us to write the code, but not using. This is how is what? Oh yeah, it is exactly what. Did I just hack it? Because I don't think I can sit here and write CSS or oh, they asked us to write HTML. Let's see if I test this. Once you write all that, I guess we just need to use the visualizer set and do that. And once you click visualize, you will get it. So let's look at this one. Use any method of styling you please, but please make the background color of the table precisely 00FFEF. What does this is? What does this use? 00FFEF. Let's send this again. Did it change much? Or maybe is it because of this? I don't know. Oh, that is the hovering test, I guess. Okay, let's undo this. Table background color. Is this the tables? I'm very bad at this HTML thingy. I Google all the time whenever I need to create a table for emails. If I need to send some data and if it has to be formatted. Okay, I'm assuming this is what they asked. This was a simple example of rendering a table. If you are a wizard front-end development, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I think pretty much that's it. I know that we are supposed to do this, but if you are interested, go ahead and do that. I think the point is to use this one. Set the template that you created above to this one. Construct. We are setting the data from here, and this is the template. Okay, let's get the collection ID and let me update it in my environment. Okay, now let's go to submit and bingo, they worked. It all worked fine. Okay, I think that's about this. Nice. Let's do the other one. Since we hacked through this, let's go ahead and do the other one more. And by the way, this is day 18. API specifications. The Postman API builder supports API first development by allowing you to generate collections from your schema and build your development and testing from there. If you're working on Postman version 9, there are slight differences in the user interface compared to, however, the functionality is similar. Import an API specification. Select the import button, tab over to the link, and input the following URL to in the Postman. Oh, they already imported it or what? Okay, maybe they did. In V9, leave the checkbox field to also generate a collection as documentation. A collection is automatically generated, so make sure under import settings to select copy collections to workspace. There are import settings. I don't know what they are talking. What is this? Oh, they want us to give this one. I gave that one. Seriously? Maybe that's why it threw error. Uh, open with Postman collection. Is that what they are talking us? Oh, view import settings. Now we got it. And what do they want us to select? Include? No, not that. Enable optional? No. Naming? Parameter generation? I don't know what. Okay. Let me open it again here. Yeah, I know, right? We have to read it carefully. So make sure under import settings to select copy collections to workspace. Do you see that? I don't see it. So are we not using version 10? I I don't know. Let's see. I think is this the one? Maybe. Under the APIs tab in the sidebar. Okay. Find the imported API Cosmos. Review the API definition. This describes your API so both humans and machines can read it. Postman will validate the schema according to your configuration, highlighting any errors in each row and summarizing issues at the bottom. Okay, that doesn't exist, I guess. Same thing I am assuming. Okay, let's see what they have to say about it. Don't tell me to wait again one week to do that. In version 9, under the documentation tab, find the generated documentation called Cosmos. Postman will validate elements like marks, monitors, collections. Click to validate to highlight any issues or discrepancies compared to the associated API schema. In version 10, you can browse documentation under the definition and select the API to see how to connect a repository, test and deploy the API. Validate request. Find the generated collections, send a request, and Postman will once again identify issues or discrepancies compared to the associated API schema at the top near the request name. Okay. Yeah, about that. Okay, this one, right? But it's saying this body, that user doesn't exist. So how are we going to do that? Should we be creating a new one, new user? What is it? Is it even the same? Let's see. B5 B5 8731. Is it the same? Yeah. B5 B5. Okay. It's not working, buddy. It's not working. What am I supposed to do? You want me to fix this? Yeah, I can fix it. But how do I get the user account? I think looks like that is the only way to do it. Let's see what else. The idea of the constellation to retrieve. So you are mocking it, which is clearly not working out. I'm not. Yeah, I got. Is this how we got it? Name header message. What about the other one? Yeah, same thing. Not found. Path variables, Cosmo ID, string. Oh, because we are not passing the Cosmo ID. List all Cosmos, but it is not listing any Cosmos. Yeah, well, even you got a thing. Okay, I don't know. Let's try this one because I think this is going to download the old version or something. I don't know. Let's try this one. It's downloading them. I have no clue if this will work or not, but I just Googled it and they said if you see something like that, it is a problem on their end. So I am hoping it's problem. I mean, I don't want it to be a problem on their end. Yeah, it's resulting in the same. I think, let me show you what I'm talking about. Somebody had a similar issue with some other mock, and They are saying they had to fix it. So I think that's what we have to do. I am assuming again we are blocked here. So I will stop it here and I will send an email to them. And once they fix it, I guess, when did they fix this one last time? It's not showing since we imported it. Okay, never mind. So even Cosmos, it is supposed to return empty. I don't know why it is saying unable to find user. I don't know what they will fix on their end. I think that URL it's trying to hit, right? This base URL, I think it doesn't exist anymore because even if I am doing this on here, it's saying the same thing. So I will email them. Let's hope they'll get back to us sooner, and then I will continue from there. That's about this, guys and girls. Thank you very much for hanging out here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, comment, and do check out the other playlists like AWS real-time projects. We have 100 projects that we created in two of the playlists. And if you want to support the channel, you can become a member. But don't forget to like and comment. Thank you. Have a great day. See you in the next video.